The humble ProCo Rat 2 might just be the best overdrive, distortion and fuzz pedal out there. That's a heady claim for sure, but think about it. This will set you back less than $100. It's built like a tank and you can use it for so many great tones in so many different genres and styles of music, from lighter overdrives to thick crunchy distortions through to gnarly fuzzes and even a pretty sweet clean boost as well. The Rat's a fantastic pedal for so many different things, and of course testament to that is the fact that so many iconic players have had the Rat on their boards over the past 40 or so years, and of course the fact that so many different pedal companies have made their own versions of the Rat in that time. Now I myself happen to own I think about 20 different Rat style pedals, so I have far too many, and what I've been doing recently is showcasing some of the best and some of the most affordable up against the real thing, the ProCo Rat 2. Plenty more videos from me showcasing many other Rat pedals up there and in the description too. But today I've got 3 affordable Rat options to go up against the real thing, and we'll see how they fare. Now just to give you the information about the Rat, of course, you've got your 3 big knobs here: distortion for your gain, filter for your tone, and don't forget that on most Rat pedals, the more you turn up the filter control, the more it filters out unwanted high frequencies. So you're kind of turning it down to get more high end in the tone. Kind of like a back to front tone control, but once you get used to it, it becomes second nature. And we've also got a volume control too. So that's the Rat. Now let's look at those 3 affordable Rat clones that we've got on the table as well. And the first today is one that's had quite a lot of internet hype since its release last year. It's the Mosky King Rat. This one has the same main 3 controls, volume, filter and distortion, as the Rat 2, but it has 2 extra options as well that give us a bunch of different modes and different sound subtleties. First we have a switch here that is labeled LM308 or OP07DP, and these are actually 2 chips that were put in Rats. Specifically the LM308 is the original iconic legendary one that all the old Rat pedals built in the USA had, and so many people want to have a Rat with an LM308. I don't think that this pedal has that chip in it, but this is basically something that's going to give us a bit of an EQ shift or something like that to give us different tonal options. And that's also what this 4-way mod switch up here is doing as well. Now this lets us move between dirty, vintage, turbo and fat modes. Now if you know your Rat pedals, you'll know that ProCo themselves make a few different styles, and we have 4 of them here. You've got a U Dirty Rat, a vintage Rat, which is going to be your standard vintage ProCo Rat sort of a sound. Then we've got a turbo Rat and a fat Rat too. So many different options with this pedal, and you can see why people are kind of going crazy for it on the internet. But how does it sound? Well, we're about to find out in a couple of minutes. Now the other 2 pedals that I have on the board today are mini pedals, but rest assured that they feel very chunky and solid indeed. And the first is this one, the Sonicake Rude Mouse. At about $30 or euros, this is the most affordable in today's comparison, but it also has 2 modes. So it has 1 more mode than the ProCo Rat 2, and those are taken care of by this chunky switch up at the top here that you can use to move between classic and hot modes. Classic is standard vintage Rat territory. Hot mode gives you a boost in volume and a bit of everything else as well. You'll hear how that sounds in a minute. Apart from that, we have a big gain control and we have your volume and filter controls as well. This being a mini pedal, it's going to fit very easily on pretty much any pedal board, of course. So if you've just got a tiny corner and you want to add an extra gain stage, this is going to be a great option, as is quite possibly the Tone City Mickey. And I love this naming convention, but rest assured that this is not a watered down family friendly version of the Rat pedal. This is a full-on distortion overdrive fuzz, just like the others. And again, this one has 2 modes and your 3 switches a la a mini pedal: gain here, volume and a tone control. This is different from all the others. Generally with a Rat, with a filter control, as you turn it up, you're filtering out unwanted high end. So it's kind of like a tone control backwards. On the Tone City Mickey, however, it's a standard tone control, so the more you turn it up, the more high end you're adding into your signal. So get used to that and it becomes second nature, but it might be a little bit confusing in this video. But anyway, we do have a 2-way switch with this one. It's called the mod switch. When you're down, you have symmetrical clipping. When you're up, asymmetrical clipping. So again, 2 different styles of clipping, which is going to give us tonal subtleties to the sound. And the Tone City Mickey is going to set you back between $40 to $50 or euros, depending on where you choose to buy it. So the 3 copies of the Rat pedal that we have on the table today all give us more options than the Rat from ProCo itself. They're also cheaper. This one will set you back about $90 or euros at time of filming. It's June 2024. But do the imitators hold anything to the much copied copied original? That's what we're about to find out. Now I've got a couple of loops for you today where we're going to do a bit of tonal tweaking. We're going to set the 4 Rat pedals up in front of my Hughes & Kettner Ampman pedal amplifier, set to a pretty neutral clean tone, and we're going to move between the pedals, tweak the knobs, tweak the settings, maybe stack them a bit as well, and hear how they sound in terms of differences, similarities, and we'll hear the different modes, the different switching options of the other pedals too. Now the first of the loops is going to be played on the bridge humbucker of my Epiphone Les Paul, and the second will be played on the bridge single coil of my Fender Telecaster. So there's something for everybody. What I want you to do is listen to the loops and tell me which of the pedals you think sounds best and whether you think any of these are going to be worth it over the original and best, the ProCo Rat 2. Like I said, plenty more Rat-based content elsewhere on my channel if you'd like to see that, including some comparisons with some even cheaper Rat copies like the Rodent from Harley Benton and some other classics like the Moore Black Secret and the Greer Amps Guerrilla Warfare. They're all there elsewhere on my channel if you'd like to watch those, and let me know what other Rat pedals I should try. I've tried so many to date, but there always seem to be new ones coming out every few months, and there's always a hot new Rat to try. But that's enough talking for now. Listen to the loops, listen to the sounds, tell me which Rat type pedal you think is best, and I'll see you in the next video.